the best thing is, like, when you look back at it all, it's like, after that, I remember Howard Cosell said, "Hey, what are you doing for dinner?" And I had dinner with him and Marcus Allen at Mateo's in Westwood, and Sugar Ray Robinson walked in. That's what I remember about that event, Tony, because as actors we get opportunities to do things like this, and then you go, where in the world am I ever going to have dinner with Howard Cosell?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So that's what's important.
Welcome, folks, to the battle of the network stars, the 11th time around.
Mark Harmon from Flamingo Road.
Then NBC went against CBS. Jared Martin again quarterbacking and again having a very difficult time of it. Watch here, almost like a tip drill off to Mark Harmon, who dominated, yes, Mark Harmon, the great one from UCLA, who dominated this phase of the football competition. Gabe Kaplan quarterbacking, Mark Harmon leaving his defender in his wake, and a brilliant catch. There was more to come. This play would win it for NBC and propel them into the finals against ABC. Harmon, the pass receiver, intended, slipping, getting up, Lamas all over him, clear interference. Thus did NBC beat CBS. Action. This will be ABC's last play on offense. Scott Baio again in command at the quarterback position. ABC desperately wanting more points. Looking downfield. Forget it. Forget it. Mark Harmon defending so effectively. You saw Harmon's disappointment at not intercepting. BC. The huddle. The men taking it. Fred Willard. Mark Harmon. The intended receivers. Harmon to be watched closely. Remember the need for the intercepts. Kaplan throwing. And Sam Jones gets the first necessary intercept. Almost unbelievable. ABC not giving up. Defense taking over. Look at it again. Now you will watch the way Jones plays off Willard. And quite legally. Right there. The bump. And then Jones moves on out. Sees the pass. And it's 10-7. Again, we'll go back to the NBC huddle. Suddenly pressure grows on NBC.
Go to the inside and then stop to the outside.
This time, make no mistake. He's going to go to the great athlete from UCLA, Mark Harmon, the man who dominated CBS early. And Scott Baio did it. Came in right in front of Harmon, and it's 10-9. And Melissa Gilbert shows her developing fears. We'll look at this one again in slow motion. Take over, Lee.
Scott Baio makes a great interception here. He is quick as a cat. Mark Harmon makes his cut to the outside. There comes the ball. There comes Baio right there. Great move.
Brilliant timing. 10-9. And Randy Oakes is now suddenly worried. Can't believe what's happening. The huddle.
Got it.
Kaplan knows what he's got to do. Not be intercepted. And he wasn't. Scott Baio desperately trailing Harmon. But Mark Harmon, the fulcrum for the victory. NBC winning the football competition. Maud Adams congratulating Mark with a hug and a kiss. Not a bad thing. Let's look at it again in slow motion.
Gabe Kaplan making amends to his team for his poor showing in the kayak. Delivers a beautiful pass. He threads the needle. And a wise decision to use an All-American quarterback here as a receiver to take advantage of that speed and great hands, Howard.
Yes. And Scott Baio giving it all he could, but it wasn't enough. Our UCLA quarterback.
Mark Harmon. I play fielding Carlisle on Flamingo Road.
We pick up the action. The fourth play. CBS with the ball. And the quarterback is Tom Wopat of the Dukes of Hazzard. The rusher, not there in time. Beautifully completed to Brian Mitchell. 9-0 CBS. And you can see the elation registered in Mitchell's action and face. And finally, in slow motion, we look at it again. Wopat to Mitchell. You saw Mark Harmon, the defender, slip. That enabled the completion. The fifth play of the 6 allotted offensive plays under the roof. 6 offensive plays to the team. The pass complete to Bobby Walden. Did you see him cutting across? Beautiful. And so CBS with a commanding 14 points. Again in slow motion. Wopat, 188 pounds. Great upper body development. Little Walden with the foot speed.
Okay, receive it up the line, go on the whistle, right through my hand. Hand goes down, you come across that, number 4.
You heard Wopat's instructions in the huddle. Wopat doing a great job of quarterbacking. The flip from referee Jim Tunney of the National Football League. And an intercept by Mark Harmon. That counts for 1 point under the scoring system we showed you earlier. And NBC shows some excitement. Again in slow motion. Wopat back to throw. Throwing over to the corner, down and out. And Harmon did it.
Okay, we got special points.
Trevani clearly knows the problem. This will be the final play with 2 women on each side. Oh, just beautiful. The crisscross working exactly as White's envisioned it. Nancy McKeon again the receiver. And she's being congratulated by Captain Trevani and the others. Again in slow motion. Now remember the crisscross. You see Debbie Allen and Nancy McKeon crisscrossing. And Kathy Bach could not stay with Nancy McKeon. So the touchdown. And it's a close contest now. 14-11. White's play number 10. It's back. Oh, goodness. Who would have believed that possible? Danny Trevani with the ball in his hands. Kathy Bach sensing victory. The huddle.
Do the crisscross. You see the crisscross mark, you're going to break behind Danny. Okay?
Yeah, Danny.
Okay, you're going to break behind me. I'll start on
Make our break at 6.
Okay, 6 yards.
At 6 yards, I'll go to the right, and you're going to go to the left.
Okay, let's try a short split, okay? And a little bit tighter.
Yeah,
6
don't
yards
line up
down.
wide.
Let's go.
Okay.
You come across my face. You're on the left.
Crisscross, short split. Mark Harmon not playing quarterback. That would be unfair. The man, a gifted quarterback in the intercollegiate ranks. White's quarterback. The rush. Too late. Would you believe Mark Harmon blew it? The great football player who normally dominates the 3-on-3 competition in slow motion. Believe me, Mark knows exactly. All alone there. Yes, a leap was necessary.
I'll do the same thing. I went behind in front of you.
Huddle again. Same play plan.
Okay, do the exact same thing. All right.
He was all alone the last time. You blow one like that, it's hard to make up. Got to have a touchdown now to win. They're trailing 14-11. Final play of the game. White's back. Closely pursued that time. The ball off Harmon's hands. Hard to fall him for that. NBC loses. NBC eliminated. The final will be between CBS and ABC. Again, that last play in slow motion. Now watch them. The quick crisscross. Wopat closely on Harmon. The arm gets in there, impedes Harmon, but quite legally.